Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moments. My name is Evalena, and it is a great privilege to be here now practicing with you. This is a time in our day that we carve out to arrive into this very moment. We take the time to pay attention, to observe and experience our body just as it is, and to use the breath to allow the moment just to expand and appear and grow and just be here now in this moment. So sit yourself up nice and tall. I'm sitting on the ground today. I have a cushion and a blanket beneath me. You are most welcome to sit up in a chair. You can sit up at the chair of your desk, but pull yourself away if you're sitting near a piece of furniture and root your feet very clearly down, just as we're rooting ourselves down here on the ground. Put your hands onto your thighs, your palms are open, and start to circle yourself around. So just awakening into this moment, into the body, and using the breath, a very clear awareness of your breath. So start to deepen your breath. Breathe into your nose, a deep breath here, and then exhale very softly, very gently through your nose. And keep moving like that as you're exploring. So opening up, just a little movement to begin. Opening. Feel the energy flowing. It moves up and down your spine, the breath coming in. You can start to flow forward and back. Hands down onto your thighs, round yourself back. And as you inhale, flow forward. Your chest and heart are lifting. Exhale, go back. And inhale again through the nose, coming forward. And keep moving like this now. Filling the body. Opening up. Coming to a nice tall seat now. Go ahead and turn your palms up. We'll start to move very intentionally the arms with our breath. Inhale, go up. The arms lift to the sky. As you exhale, turn your palms down and go slow and release and release and release and release. Inhale, go up, go up. Full breath. So you can see how the awareness, right, when we pay attention, emptying, emptying. Just by using these tools, the tool of our breath, fill up, and the tool of awareness. Turn to the right side here, turning and twisting. You put your left hand against your thigh, long spine, open up, deep breath in, and deep breath out. And stay here for a while, another full breath. Fill up, fill up. You feel your belly is nice and strong, the spine opening to your breath, your shoulders. Good. Coming back to center, reach your arms all the way up, a big stretch here. So you can start to expand and move into the whole of your body, turn and twist to the other direction, in the other direction, pressing your right hand against your thigh and turn and twist and full of breath. The inhalation, the exhalation. Again, fill up, fill up. Is stretching and breathing here, emptying, emptying, softening. Inhale, arms go up. Bring your hands, your arms out in front of you. Interlace with your left index finger on top. Turn your palms forward. Thumbs can touch and your pinky fingers can touch, and then lift and stretch. This is a good stretch. For the arms, for the palms of your hands. You can feel the stretch happening in your belly and even in your legs. If your feet are on the ground, feel the energy moving down. If your legs are crossed, soften your hips and open up. Good. Bring your arms forward, round your spine, tuck your chin. Do this again. Inhale, arms lift, big breath. Exhale, arms round, forward, chin. Hips are moving back. And then again, one more time, inhaling up and exhaling. Release your arms and circle into your wrists, And let's come back in this time. The right index fingers on top. Turn your palms forward. Arms lift, arms lift. Drawing the energy up, straightening the right arm, straightening your left arm, reach and expand. Bring your arms forward. So as you're doing it, you kind of pull the arm bones out of the shoulder socket, chin drops to chest. Inhale, go up, rounding. Again, inhaling, lifting up, and exhaling and rounding. Good. Drop your arms, shrug your shoulders, open yourself up. Go ahead and take some rolls of the head now, chin dropping to chest, and left ear to the left shoulder, the right ear to the right shoulder. You might hear a little snap and crack happening. Go slow. Relax the hinge of your jaw. Relax the hinge of your jaw. Feel the breath. The body has all of these interesting hiding places for tension that might be at the hinge of your jaw. Maybe you feel it, many of us, in the head and neck and shoulders. Sometimes you can recognize it, especially when it's so hot, the hips, when you get up, right? You might feel a little stiffness. Let's do stand up now. Coming up to stand, I'm moving my seat out of the way, my props out of the way, so you can have a nice clear space. Practicing today without a mat, but with my bare feet. It's nice if you have the opportunity, take off your shoes and feel what is beneath you, right? Feel the floor that's beneath you. Look at your toes. You want to make sure that they're straight across there so that you keep a very true alignment to you. Turning the feet just slightly inward so that the feet are not turning out, and root down, right? Bend your knees a bit, turn your palms forward. Let's take some simple sun breath. Inhale, go up. So it's a big stretch. It's a simple but expansive, right to the tips of your fingers. Exhale, dive forward, arms out to the side as you surrender into a forward bend. Let your head go. Inhale, come up halfway. So let's stay here for a moment and stretch. You can stretch the long muscles, the back body. How about the spine? Lengthening, look forward and stretch and feel that energy. Exhale, come back into the forward bend. Use your breath. Inhale, rise up. Arms reach. Palms will touch just over your head. And then exhale, we bring the prayer, the palms to our heart. Let's go again. Inhale up. Full breath. Feels so good to move. Exhale down. Release and let go. Pay attention to sensation in the body. Come up halfway. Areas that might feel pretty open, maybe down into the calves, or maybe you're feeling open in the back of your body. Release down. At the same time, pay attention to areas that might feel a little tense or stiff. Reach your arms all the way up. Palms touch and exhale, hands to heart. Let's go again. Inhale. You get experience, right here and now, the shift of energy. Down you go. Reach. I can feel my body starting to warm here with my breath. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale that breath out through your nose. Rise up. Rise up. Palms touch at the top. Exhale your hands here to your heart center. Now here's a very important element of our practice, is a pause. Just to simply notice sensation. Notice your breath. Again, how everything is shifting and changing. Just notice. Good. Release your arms down alongside you. Take a big step with your left foot and then step back with your right foot. You can do this a few times. Left foot forward, right foot back. Stay on the ball of your right foot. Put your hands on your heel and your hips. Make sure that your hips are nice and square and even here. So you want to find this sense of rooting and balance right here in the center. Bend both knees and then inhale and straighten. And then again, bend both knees and straighten. Let's add the arms this time. As we bend the knees, your arms lift to the sky. As you straighten the leg, the arms come down alongside you. Let's do that again. Inhale, bend the knees, arms up. Exhale, straighten, arms down. Inhale up. Let's stay here. Arms are lifted, back knee is bent. Bring your hands together in a prayer. Straighten the back leg. Bend the left knee, and let's twist to the left. Ooh, feel that energy. Twisting, maybe drop your elbow on the top of your thigh or reach it to the outside and lean back and feel this, right? Little balancing pose here. You can look over your left shoulder. Finding your place and your way. Come back up to center. Reach your arms up. Good. Put your hands to your hips and take a soft step forward. Woo, feel that energy. Take another step forward and land. Both feet rooted down, palms alongside you. Stand tall in Tadasana and notice. And you can kind of sense all the balance that's in these shapes. Left foot is forward, right foot is back. Feel that energy. Let's try it the other way. Right foot forward, left foot back, right? We're changing sides. So feel that. We're going to bend both knees. Bend and straighten. Bend. Straighten. Good. Bend. Let's add the arms. Arms up. Exhale. Straighten the legs. Arms come down. Inhale. Arms lift. Bent knees. Exhale. Arms straighten. Inhale. Once more. Stay here. Feel your breath. Put your hands to your heart. Get nice and tall. Let's twist. Let's twist to the right this time. Turning and twisting and turning and twisting. Your elbow can rest. You can send your gaze up towards that right shoulder. Feel your balance. Right? You might have fallen out of the pose. You can come back. Good. Come back up to center. Use your breath. Your arms reach. Hands to your hips. Soft step forward with the back foot. Another step forward. And here now. Right? Rooting down onto the ground. Palms alongside. Go ahead and move your shoulders now. Just kind of swimming into the arms. Go backwards. Go forwards. Opening up the body. Turn to the right side. Turn to the right side and go ahead and take a nice wide-legged stance now. So taking your legs as wide as it feels comfortable for you. So I stepped wide. Just check in. Put your hands to your hips. Maybe you sense that you can go a little bit wider. I think that I can open my legs up even more and then pause here again. So taking the time, right, to notice, put one hand on your belly and the opposite hand on your back body. Energize. Feel the core working. Your belly is nice and strong. Feel the back body. Go ahead and bow forward. We're bending forward. Turn your toes inward. Just go halfway. Hips go back. Go down, pause here. Pull your head forward, but pull your hips back. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Bow all the way down. Belly is strong. Release your arms now down to the ground, and then you can walk your arms forward. Bend your knees and pull your hips back. So this opens up that back body. You can work into your inner thighs a bit. Bend one knee. Straighten the other leg. Working very slowly, opening yourself up to this moment. Welcome. Nice and full. The back body open. The front of your body, you're stretching. Let's twist here. Right hand can be underneath your nose, directly underneath your nose. Float that left arm up to the sky. So stretching and turning and twisting, and you go nice and long. Feel that shoulder opening. That left arm floating to the sky. Look down, drop the left hand, take a deep breath in, and empty it all. Through your mouth. Do this again. Breathe deeply. Inhale, look forward. Exhale through your mouth and let go. One more time. Inhaling and exhaling. This time, keep the left hand down. I like to tent my fingers. It gives me a little extra space, and you can always bend your knees to give yourself a little bit of extra space to get that hand down. And this time it's the right arm up to the sky. Turn and twist and open your gaze towards the right hand. Your breath is flowing. Go ahead and look back down. Unwind the twist. Your arms are down. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And very intentional this time. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Feel that stretch. Do the opposite. Stretch through the inner thighs. Gently. Both legs are straight. Put your hands onto your hips. Come up just halfway. Halfway, long through the tail, long through the spine, and then gently rise all the way up. Heel toe your feet in. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Go ahead and turn forward. Feet right underneath your hips, arms alongside your body. Here's the planned pause again. Just simply notice. This is a beautiful balancing pose here, right? Just standing tall. Let's challenge that balance a little bit. Lift up onto the ball of your right foot. You can take a moment, kind of push into the right foot, working that hip, that knee, kind of turning it out and turning it back in. And you can hang on to something if you need to, or you can do this in the center of the room. Start to lift that right leg up. Lift it up. You can rest it below your knee on your calf muscle there, or you can lift it up coming up into your thigh. Press the foot into the thigh. Arms can start to float up towards the sky. And just notice the fluidity of balance, right? It's ever changing and moving. And stretch, grow tall. Your belly is nice and strong here. You feel that breath, the energy moving through your body. And then go ahead and slowly descend. Turn your palms down as if you're holding on to the air. You could be holding on to something. And then swing that right leg a bit. Drop that right foot to meet your left foot. Stand again. This resting, strong, engaged pose of Tadasana, this mountain pose. Let's see what happens on the other side. So lifting up the left leg. Again, I'm going to play here with the leg, with the sole of the foot, turning the knee out, turning the hip out and in and out and in. Start to find this pose. This pose is a tree, right? Feel the foot pressing against the calf muscle, or you can reach down and kind of hike up there. Again, hold on to something if you need to. Standing tall, the foot into the thigh. We're into this tree position, arms lift. And kind of relaxing into it. Strong core holds you. The root is down through the soles of the feet, and then we can lift ourselves up. This is very good practice for just focus and awareness, for concentration. Again, you might have fallen out and you can come back in, right? You can keep trying, keep playing with it. Undo that left leg, swing it around a bit, swing it around, and then land back home in Tadasana. Palms alongside your body, feet are rooted. Take a sun breath, inhale up, and everything is on offer here. You can lean way back, opening up the front body. Exhale, melt forward, coming into the forward bend. Let go. Come up halfway. Exhale, back down. Rise up, reach your arms to the sky. Keep your hands pressing this time. Interlace the thumb and index finger and pull yourself way over to the left side. So, nice little side bend. You can push out into that right hip, come back up. Let's do the other side. Up and over. Stretch. So all parts of the body here, where are you feeling it? You might feel it in your shoulder, your side body. Push that left hip out. Come back up. Arms out to the side. Again, a little movement in the arms. Big rotations in your shoulders. Step your feet a little wider than your hips. Put your hands on your hips and start to circle into the hips. So what we're doing here is preparing our body to sit comfortably in meditation. Take your arms out to the side, go down, slide that left hand down your shin, that right arm way up to the sky. Go ahead and come back. So that takes a moment to prepare the body, right? It's very helpful to kind of move. Take your right arm, stretch and move and breathe and open. Good. And then back up to the center and some circles into the arms, circles into the shoulders. Walk your feet together. Now you can choose to sit if you'd like to sit down in a chair for this one. I'm going to do it standing. I'm practicing a little bit with a balance today. Lift up onto the right foot and then cross ankle to knee. So here you are, you're standing on one leg. That ankle is crossed. Putting my hands to my front shin, and you can actually turn your palms up and just take a little bend here. So I'm bending my standing left leg. I'll turn to the side so you can see hips back, and then just giving myself a little stretch here into my right hip. Again, you can do this seated, right? Taking ankle to knee. You can do it at any time, right? Feel that breath. Good hip stretch. Come back up. Let's see what happens on the other side. Ankle to knee. Sink down. So there's many ways to prepare. We're using these shapes and forms, right, to prepare for our seat. So we open ourselves up physically, kind of lifting yourself up. Nice. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. Let's go and take a seat again, your choice. Can be here in a chair, can be down on the ground. I'm gonna take my cushion. I have my blanket underneath my cushion, and just taking a few more stretches here to open the body. Bend the knees wherever you are. Put the feet on the ground so you have a nice wide-legged stance here, so you can separate your legs as wide as they can go. And then elbows, hands come onto the inner thighs, bending your legs, kind of sharpening the soles of the feet. Again, you can do this in your chair as well, bringing the soles of the feet together. So you're in this nice shape here. You have a diamond shape here. It's an open space in the legs, so it works to help the inner thighs stretch, helps to work the lower back a bit. So I'm going to circling around in the body. Arms lift. Let's twist to the left. Right hand on top of the knee and turn and twist and turn and twist again, helping the flow. You like lots of oxygen, lots of breath into the back body. Keep pushing the soles of the feet together. Come back up to center, reach your arms, and let's twist to the other side. You're opening. Full of awareness, full of this breath in the body. Nice deep breath. Good. Come back up to center. You can bring your knees together now wherever you are. On the ground, we're going to extend the legs. If you're in your seat, you can keep your knees bent and just drape your ribs up over the top of your thighs. On the ground, you can reach for the outer edges of your feet, stretching. This should feel like a nice stretch for your back body. Let your head drop and full of breath. The inhalation, the exhalation. So this mindfulness practice can go wherever you are, right? Comes right along with you. Just moments of very clear connection to the body, to the breath. And using these tools, the mind automatically kind of softens, lets go with its thinking capabilities, which we're very grateful for, right? We love our rational minds and they serve us well, pressed down into the ground. But using this mindfulness practice to kind of put that to the side, let the mind rest for a moment, let the thoughts kind of soften. Coming back up, you can move your head and neck around, opening, relax your jaw. There might be a specific area in your body. I'm preparing now. We're going to come to a seat of meditation and for meditation. So the instruction is very simple: comfortably and steady. So what does that look like? You try to find a place that is balanced, right? So that the spine is lifting up nice and tall, that the legs can relax and be in this whatever posture you choose, right? In a seat, in a chair, on the ground, and stay in that stillness. So the instructions again are clear. Comfortably, got this. I have my cushion. I can stay here. Steady. I can feel the stillness. And then we continue. We work with the tools. We work with mudras in the hands. Today, Gaya Mudra, thumb and index finger touch, and then just gently drop that down. So it really helps the mind to focus. It helps the mind to focus. So we have a comfortable, steady posture. We have our hands in Gaya Mudra. And let's begin to soften. Let's instruct even the gaze here. So you can keep your eyes softly open, but try to soften the focus as if you're dialing out. It's a very wide focus. So you can see the ceiling, you can see the ground, you can see what is to the right and to the left, and you can even start to sense what's behind you with this soft focus. The eyes can soften, the eyelids can begin to soften. And again, here we have a comfortable, steady posture. We are still, the hands in Gaya Mudra, the gaze, the drishti is soft, inward focus now. And then we have the tool of our breath. We can very clearly arrive, just noticing how the breath arrives and comes into the body through the nostrils. You can sense it moving into the lungs and then into the stream of your blood going into all of your cells, every crevice, every part of your being, to your toes, to the tips of your fingers. And as you release the breath, the exhalation, the body ridding itself, just releasing and emptying what it doesn't need. So again, the posture is comfortable, the posture is steady. The fingers, the tips of your fingers and palms, the hands very clearly instructed, your gaze instructed, and your breath. And here now, mindful moment, this moment. Back to your breath, come back to your breath. The awareness as if the breath moves in through the whole of your being. The breath as it flows right back out. You float your eyes open and now sharpen your gaze. You can see what is right here and now. Just notice. Letting the palms, the fingers open wide, releasing that mudra. Start to lift your arms all the way to the sky. You get really tall and spacious. Go ahead and bring your hands together. Press your hands in a prayer. And go slow. Your hands coming right through the midline, over the third eye, that place between your eyebrows and your nose and your mouth, and landing here at your heart center. Taking a moment to sit in gratitude for taking this time and making this effort. And hold that gratitude with great compassion and kindness. Take a deep breath in, fill up, and as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest and send that gratitude out into the world. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. Go ahead and lift your gaze. Namaste. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. Take it with you. Put it in your pocket anytime. Take a pause.